Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Sabrina Jahan Bhuiyan, assistant teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School morning shift. Dear students, today I am going to take Bangladesh and Global Studies class for the students of class 8, and our today's topic is chapter 2, and we are going to read here lesson 1 and 2, and our lecture long is 26. Okay, dear students, this is I am going to discuss about our assignment topic. I have given assignment 1 in our I have given a discussion about our assignment 1 question number 1 in our previous class, and now I am going to discuss about our assignment 1 and its question number 2. You will get 2 questions in our assignment 1. Okay, and this assignment you have to submit on 8th November, and today I am going to give a discussion about the assignment 1 question number 2 on the topic of assignment 1 question number 2. Okay, so look, follow the board. Okay, assignment 1 question number 2, number 1, sorry, this question number 2 here, we have to write here question number 2. Okay, dear students, because question number 1 we have already finished in our previous class, we have discussed about this. Look, number 2, describe the importance of Bangabandhu's historical speech of 7th March in the liberation war of Bangladesh. So follow the board please. Look here, the Awami League declared Hartal in Dhaka city on 2nd March and in the whole country on 3rd March. On 2nd March at 11 am, leaders of Dhaka University Chh-2 League and leaders of DUCSU, that which meaning is what? Dhaka University Central Students Union, jointly hoisted the flag which was inscribed with the map of the country. It was the first flag of independent Bangladesh which was hoisted formally in a big gathering. Okay, this flag inspired us during our liberation hour. Full non-cooperation movement started from 3rd March and continued up to 25th March. Students' actions, look here, students' action movement started from 3rd March and continued up to 25th March. Look, dear students, now we will read the next line, that is, students' action committee was formed on 3rd March. At this, the movement became stronger. Then here we can find that students also action committee placed total confidence under the leadership of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and gave declaration of independent sovereign Bangladesh. Look, dear students, here, being afraid of this step, Yahya Khan in a radio speech on 6th March convened the session of National Assembly on 25th March. Okay, the undisputed leader of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, however, could not become satisfied with this declaration of Yahya Khan. So here we can find that Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman could not become dissatisfied with this declaration of Yahya Khan, and a public meeting was convened on which date? It was 7th March at racecourse ground, and this racecourse ground, dear students, it is today we know it as a Sohrawardi Udyan. Okay, with a view to declaring a program for a greater movement. Look, now we will discuss about 7th March and the Bengalis preparation for liberation war. Okay, in his speech of 7th March, Bangabandhu gave the declaration of running the country's administration as the elected party. He did that according to a consensus of Awami League leaders. He instructed the people to maintain non-cooperation with Pakistan government and declared the closure of courts, offices, educational institutions for an indefinite period. We know that a sovereign country is ruled with money collected in the form of tax and revenue. Okay, in his speech he declared, look here, he declared what? Now we will know about it. There shall be no payment of tax and revenue till my country is liberated. By observing the activities of Yahya Khan and his associate Bhutto from, look, which date here, 1st March 1971, Bangabandhu could understand that they would not hand over power willingly. And there Bangabandhu said what? Bangabandhu could understand that they would not hand over power willingly. So he asked the people to take preparations to launch a liberation act. Okay, for this reason Bangabandhu asked the people what? To take preparation to launch a liberation war. Side by side, he also attempted to solve the problem through dialogue. To make the people ready for achieving independence by war, he told them form an action committee in each village, each area under the leadership of Awami League. Remain ready with what you have. Okay, at that time he had given this speech. In his speech, he also said what? He also said that to the people, make a fort in each house. You will have to face the enemy with what you have. This was a clear identification. Look here, this was a clear, you have to see this properly, identification of liberation Bangladesh by guerrilla warfare. In his speech, Bangabandhu used Bangladesh in the presence of 10 lakh people, and thus he finalized the name of, here please look at these words, the name of the future new state. The significance, look here, where the significant side of Bangabandhu's speech was that he wanted to make people ready for war, for freedom and independence. Okay, although he did not make any direct comment about independence, he openly gave a call to fight for independence, when in the later part of his speech he said that this struggle is the struggle for our freedom. So here we can find that he said what? He said that this struggle is the struggle for our freedom, and this struggle is the struggle for our liberation. Actually, this was the clear declaration of independence by Bangabandhu. Okay, in his speech, Bangabandhu did not turn his back against the path of dialogue to settle the problem. About participation in this session of National Assembly on 25th March, he gave 4 preconditions. So here we can find that he gave 4 preconditions, and what are they? They are: number 1, withdrawing martial law; number 2, handing over power to people's representatives; then number 3, inquiries into mass killing by the army; and number 4, taking the soldiers back to the barrack. Okay, look here, he instructed all to continue non-cooperation movement till these demands were met. Pakistani martial law administrators under the leadership of Yahya Khan did not accept Bangabandhu's democratic demands. So here we can find that here Pakistani martial law administrators under the leadership of Yahya Khan did not accept Bangabandhu's democratic demands, and as a result the movement for liberation became what? Momentous. Okay, look, the speech of 7th March Bangabandhu was the document of liberation to the Bangladeshis. This speech inspired all the people of the country to fight for liberation. This speech united the people and encouraged them to make maximum sacrifice for the country. It magically transformed the Bengali masses into a nation of heroes. So many people think that this speech is an unprecedented. Okay, what we have found here? So many people think that this speech is an unprecedented example in the political history of the world. Okay, look, now this in 2017 the UNESCO has recognized the historic March 7, 1971 speech of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman as a world documentary heritage. Okay, underline this. In 2017 the UNESCO has recognized the historic March 7, 1971 speech of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman as a world documentary heritage. Okay, the speech has been included in the memory of the World International Register, a list of world's important documentary heritage maintained by the UNESCO. This is for the first time the UNESCO recognized any such document as a world heritage, which was a speech without any script and thus unwritten. Okay, after this speech, the United People took active part in the non-cooperation movement and spontaneously took part in the fight for freedom. Schools, colleges, offices, mills and factories of the whole country were closed at the order of Bangabandhu. Agitated people started to resist Pakistan's forces in different places. There was no collection of tax and revenue. The control of Bangabandhu was established everywhere except in the cantonments. Okay, Bangladesh was then governed not by the governor's house, cantonments or the secretariat, but by the house of Bangabandhu at Dhanmondi 32. This became the office of the government. The work of implementing other instructions of Bangabandhu was being done by the party secretary Tajuddin Ahmed at Awami League headquarters, Army headquarters. Okay, then we can find, realizing the gravity of the situation, Yahya Khan arrived in Dhaka on 15th March, and there he proposed negotiations with Bangabandhu. Okay, negotiations started on 16th March. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto also came on 22nd March and took part in the negotiations. Okay, then finding the negotiations futile, Yahya Khan and Bhutto left Dhaka on the night of 25th March. The wrath of the Pakistan army fell upon the Bengalis at midnight that day. Pakistani soldiers mercilessly killed many innocent Bengalis on that black night, and all of you know that, I know. Okay, so dear students, that's all about our today's topic. I have discussed about this topic, and you will write this questions answer, that means question number 2. Its answer you have to write this by your creativity way. Okay, so you practice this, and of course you have to submit this assignment on 8th November. So dear students, see you again. Allah Hafiz.